What's poppin', fam? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing okay today. I'm going to be talking to y'all about my thoughts and opinions on this entire situation involving Kirk Franklin. We're going to read a little shit, and then we're going to talk a little shit. Then I'm going to leave y'all alone and let y'all go on about y'all day. Like I said, I will. What's poppin', fam? What's poppin'? So. I'm going to give a chance for a few folks to come on down to the room. This is a non-messy live, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. You know, you get the numbers when you're messy. Even though a lot of people say they want positive content, when you move on and start doing other stuff, people kind of fall off. But you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that because my peace of mind is more valuable to me than a Google AdSense check. And to be honest with you, I'm not a proponent for beefing for dollars. That ain't what we do over here in the den. We don't beef for dollars. If we gonna beef for a reason. And I'm kind of tired of beefing, y'all. What more can you do? What can you do with a bunch of bitches that's playing your old shit? You know what I mean? So since I can't do nothing really with that, and I'm tired of them, so the best thing for me to do is to move on. And it's not hard for me to do so because see, I'm not known for beefing on YouTube. I came to YouTube, I did reviews and celebrity talk. So this is not far off from what it is that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching what's going on the streets. You know, it's dead. It's dead, y'all. If people want to keep trying to build up narratives and go for the beefing and thinking that just because they get you 2, 3 in the chat, baby, I'd rather have 5 in the chat and a peace of mind. You hear what I'm saying? Because the rest will be given unto me if it's for me. So welcome to the room, everybody. Okay. And I titled the video like I did on purpose. Cause I only want people here that want to hear what I got to say. I ain't got time for this shit. Let's see who up in here. Good morning and good afternoon, Stacy, Miss Gerald, Tori, to mom always, Jennifer, B Angie B, Lynn doing the do, W Jackson, April Aries, her creative life. Hey Turquoise, Tamika. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the room. Now, y'all been listening to the stories that's been going on around here about Mr. Kirk Franklin. And for those of you who may not, I'm going to read just the excerpt of the article Purple Rain, Purple Rain. What's going on, honey? Let me find it, y'all, because I had marked it for my commentary for today. So, let's get into it. It comes from Yahoo News. We're gonna read a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna go in and let have the as I can do. Okay. Carry On Franklin revealed an explicit back and forth between himself and the award-winning gospel artist on social media. Kirk Franklin's son, Carry On, released an audio on social media which allegedly revealed threatening words from father to son. This is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this. If I have any issues, it's because of the type of treatment that I deal with behind closed doors. The 32 bookmark that 32. The 32-year-old shared in an Instagram upload on Saturday. According to the caption, the argument was not a thing of the past. Let me go on up. Hanging up in my face, no apology, no compassion, no effort. Stop telling me to go home to my family. I don't even know where they live. I don't think I'll ever trust my father to be alone around him ever again. I didn't want to do this. I probably won't release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing. Bookmark that. I will probably not release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing. And okay. And no matter what people think, I pray my dad deals with his deep hatred toward me. I don't feel safe around him at all. The recording is recent. It's not from 2018 to just to clarify. I'm going to continue. I'm going to learn from these experiences, live my life in peace, and make beautiful art, he continued. In the audio, the argument got pretty heated in the 45-second clip. The voice identified by Carry On as Kirk Franklin claimed, I'll put my foot in your ass after a muffled argument. Carry On interjects, I dare you, as the argument continued. I will break your neck, nigga. Don't you ever disrespect me, Franklin allegedly shouts towards the end of the clip. I didn't, Carry On responded, and the call ended abruptly. Now, in a separate Instagram post shared 4 days ago, Carry On claimed to not be allowed to be allowed access to family photos and his family from his childhood. I don't know that you I don't know the damage you've been through, even though I don't know what you've been through. He shared on Instagram. The upload, white text on gray background stated, I am not allowed to have any childhood pictures of myself or my family. Some of this shit y'all complain about is surface to me. I've been through the fire. Later Saturday, after Carry On's post went viral online, Kirk Franklin issued a statement and an apology in a video posted on social media. The gospel icon said, for many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family, and tried to tend to the private family matter through therapy and counseling. Franklin said he lost his temper during the argument with his eldest son after feeling disrespected. He admitted that he's not perfect and asked the public for prayers for him and his family during this time. Now, we're going to leave that right there, and then we're going to get into it. First and foremost, let me just start out by saying, as a parent, we do the best that we can with what we afforded, okay? We do the best we can with what we afforded. Now, apparently there's a problem. This is a family in crisis. But at 32 years old, and this may not be a popular opinion, but it's mine, and I said what I said. Fuck Carry On. Because this young man, and he is a man, should have had the foresight to know better. Now, I don't know what kind of motherfucking problems they done had in the family. Yeah, I even seen over on Twitter where the sister got into it with him and was calling him a crackhead. And based off of that exchange, what I heard was Carry On wanted to do things his way. It wasn't that his father wasn't there for him. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry about that, baby. That was people calling that act like they don't know I be live in the mornings. Anyway, the way I feel about that is I feel like maybe Carry On was, we all had that one child that acts up. But this whole situation is something that didn't have to be seen on social media. This shouldn't have never made its way to social media. And that's why I side-eyed the hell out of his son, because you came on social media because you tried to tear down your father's legacy. That's what you was trying to do. Because I guess he ain't giving you what he once did. But if you are not doing you're a grown-ass man. Your father don't owe you a damn thing. And I was not here for that. He act like I'm suspicious because we didn't hear that full conversation. All we heard mostly, it was like it was calculated, almost set up, if you will. Like he was trying to catch Kirk in a moment so that he could get that recording. Because the argument goes two ways. It's something he was saying. It's something he was saying down in that comment, in that conversation that took Kirk to that level. And it ain't, y'all know people manipulative. We see it down here on YouTube. We've seen it play out in real life. People will lay there and cut their cameras on or cut their recorders on and try to catch you in the most compromising position so that they can run back to social media and try to blast you in some form, some shape, form, or fashion. I don't feel bad for that boy. I don't feel like his father's mistreating him. I think that family has had issues, and Kirk probably has done everything that he know how to try to rectify the situation. And I feel like that boy set him up. Son or no son, he was set up by his own child. Because why else would you do that? And then if you're gonna put that part out, you only put the part out that makes him look bad and make you look good. For Kirk to be that damn heated, it was something that boy was saying to him. But he not gonna let us hear that. He's only gonna let us hear the part where his daddy done went the hell out. And a lot of people be like, well, he shouldn't talk to his son like that. Baby, he is not even, he is past 21. He way past 21. And I feel like, can y'all please ring my doorbell? If y'all don't want to talk to me today, I can leave. Because I'm not here to sit around and just be trying to beg. This is what I do. I can do this on an upload if y'all don't want to interact. I told you it wasn't going to be no lie because I'm not talking about the mess. I'm talking about some messy shit, but I ain't talking about no bitches on YouTube. So you know how they go. When you ain't talking about these whores, people be wanting to go away. But when you talking about that's something else. Pause, Kirk Franklin a minute. Pause that. Let me ask y'all something. Are y'all, and this is for anybody that watches the replay. Are y'all here? Do y'all expect the beef sector to continue to be nothing but beef? Y'all do know people evolve and there are other conversations that need to be had, right? So get into it. King's Miller say, hey, Lady Nick and everyone in the chat. Kirk wasn't wrong for going off like he did. Like you said, he didn't want to hear some. He didn't want, you said we didn't hear the son's part. Exactly. Hey, proverbial. Um, exactly. That's why I feel like the whole situation was calculated. It was set up. He decided, okay, I'm gonna catch him mad. I'm gonna sit here and you never know. I'm gonna set him off so his daddy can go, so my dad can go off, and I'm gonna catch all this shit and I'm gonna put it out here. I'm sure he did that on some malicious shit. And it ain't nothing but a sign of the time because if you read the word and you believe in the word, you know that it states that it will come a time where mother will be against daughter and sons will be against their father. So getting into it, that's what's happening. And that boy, I believe that young man has been, and I'm gonna stop calling him a boy for somebody take this shit wrong. But that young man has probably been, his father has probably just tried to do everything that he could to keep close to his child. Most fathers want relationships with their sons. You know what I'm saying? But you is 32, 33 years old. What the hell is you on Instagram arguing with the daughter talking about y'all took my daddy away from me? You a grown ass man. And I'm sure your father has been just as supportive of you as he has his other children's. I'm sure. It's just come a time where you just gotta call a thing a thing. And I'm not gonna turn off Kirk Franklin. I'm not gonna counsel no, because we live in counsel culture now. The smallest little imperfection or infraction, you get counsel from the people that once supported the hell out of you. But I'm not counseling no Kirk Franklin. I personally think that he should have said some more shit. If it would have been me, I would have. If I was on the phone with one of my kids and they was on some else ish, baby, I would have read them from the book of Genesis all the way to Revelations. Okay, I wouldn't have had no problem with it. And people need to stop that. I see people judging this man. All this did was show you that these people are just like me and you. They just got famous names and they make more money than we do. But they just like us. Ain't nothing elite about these people. Okay? I don't understand how we ask these fathers to step up, and when they do, everybody got a problem. Okay, Miss Malachi, he did what he was supposed to do. That boy was out of order. He was out of order. And because he was out of order, his father let him know. Now I understand that Kirk had to come back and he had to apologize, but notice he didn't apologize to that boy. He apologized to the public for that shit happening like it did. A very private moment turning into something that the entire world can critique. He apologized for that, but he didn't apologize for what he said to his son, because as a parent, I know he meant every goddamn word. Welcome everybody to the room. Hey, Miss Gems Anita. Y'all please ring the doorbell. Hold on, y'all. I swear for God when I go live. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm put y'all on hold a minute. Girl, why the damn egg called me knowing I be doing my little morning thing? Can I get y'all to please like this video? Can y'all please ring my doorbell down there? I know that y'all be, forgetting sometime, but if I can get a couple more of y'all to just go and ring my doorbell, I won't feel like I'm in a home full of interlopers. That's how I feel. Can y'all just do that for me? Thanks. But back to what I was saying about Kirk Franklin. That son is something else to even do something like that. It's a reason why he not allowed around the family. It's a reason why he don't know where the family stay. It's a reason why he done been basically probably cut off. And I don't think that it's because his dad just don't love him. I think it has to do. See, let me tell you about a parent. Even with me, and everybody know that I love the kids. I love them eggs. Them eggs come before anybody else in this world. But let me tell you, a parent, after so long, even they will stop. Okay? If I have done everything I can to help my child be successful in this life, and they continue to want to do fuck nigga shit, then I'm gonna let they fuck nigga ass go out there and handle whatever they need to handle on their own, independent of me. You don't owe no child your whole life. He raised him. And I'm sure Kirk Franklin, just like any of these other celebrity parents, y'all see how they treat their kids. They give their kids all the things that some of us work very hard and still never be able to give our children. So he was afforded an opportunity. The sister said he sent you to college and you couldn't even get that right. She called him a crackhead. See, when you start laying out family secrets, things that you don't want to be found out. I'm sure he didn't think that we would find that out. He didn't expect a response of that nature. But I can't, if I for a minute thought that Kirk Franklin was doing something foul to him or mistreating him, he pretty much kind of, because a real victim gonna play it off. Why you just put out enough to cause your father to possibly lose support or to embarrass him? Because that was maliciously done. He did something to aggravate that man's spirit. That's why that man went off on him like that. And I don't feel like he was wrong. Like I said, it just opened my eyes to thinking that Kirk Franklin is human just like the rest of us. And baby, he is working. He trying his best, but he's human. You can't keep pushing that man. That man ain't no. And then why is people trying to hold him to a standard that he ain't asked you to hold him to? Kirk Franklin is not a prophet. He ain't no bishop. He ain't no minister. He is a musician for the church. He goes down to the church and he makes us feel the presence of the Lord through music. Music is his ministry. So why y'all keep always trying to hold? And I say y'all ain't talking about y'all down that chat. I'm just saying in general. Why do people try to hold you to a standard that they don't even keep? How many of y'all done got mad at y'all kids and them kids done tried to disrespect you and you done hauled off and let them know where it is and what it's going for? He can tell his story, Miss Ma'am, but he needs to tell it in its entirety. If you got a story that you feel like you just got to tell of the world, people who don't know you and ain't gonna give a damn 3 days after you tell it, if you feel that you have a story, then you need to tell the entire story. Don't put something out just to make your daddy look bad, because to me, now you're being underhanded. And underhandedness always has a reason. What was his reason? Do he want some money? Do he want his daddy's legacy to be destroyed? What is it that he's looking to get? So yeah, and he got a story, he needs to tell it. He said he was abused by his father. Mm. Then stop trying to reach out to him. Because you're at the age now that if you're abused, it's because you choose to be abused. He's a grown ass man. He ain't even in his 20s. He's 32, according to the Yahoo article, but some saying in the chat he's 33. At any rate, he's 30 plus. How long are you going to? I don't run to my abuser, I run away from that. So how long are we gonna keep holding Kirk Franklin to that standard? I'm trying to find out. Correct. I understand, but after we raise them, that is what it is. We cannot hold their hands. I help out when I can, but my children, I understand that they are parents. Hello. I don't think Kirk has cut him off financially. He's mad. Okay, his did his daddy get taken away or was he abused? I'm confused. His dad, I think, married somebody else or got with somebody else. I don't know how that went. But what I do know is if he was abused as a child, as he's trying to throw it out there that he was abused, then at 32 years old, why are you still contacting your abuser? And I'm sure Kirk Franklin's providing him with some financial help. Why you accepting that as well? You're a grown man. See, people, you can only live in your abuse for so long. At some point, you have to take control of your own life and your decisions and make the best ones for yourself. That boy is old enough at this age, if he was abused by his father, to have gone out and built his own life. At 32 years old, he should not be dependent on his father for nothing. And if their relationship is that toxic and he's been done that wrong, then he should not be trying to have any interactions. Because if his father abused him, clearly by that conversation, ain't nothing gonna change. So why you gonna keep putting yourself back in trauma? But I don't think that that was what it was, because for one, he only played the part that was gonna make his daddy look bad. If he was truly abused, why we couldn't hear the whole conversation where he confronts his father about that? See, sometimes I can see why we get misjudged and dogged out on YouTube. Because the way some people think, it just shows you how quickly they easily influence to believe whatever is put out there. For real. We don't know the inner workings of that family dynamic in there. But what we do know is we Kirk don't owe him nothing. He's 33 years old, 32, whichever one. At 32, people then started their careers, they got families, they moving on. What is this boy study stuck for? The motive was absolutely money, Miss B. That's exactly what it was. Okay, let me go up and see what Creative Queen said. Let me see. Because as a 36-year-old adult myself, it hurts when my parents talk crazy to me. You know what? Okay. I understand where you going with that, Miss Creative Queen. I imagine it don't. But I'm gonna tell you something. Now I don't know this particular situation, but in most cases, if you don't start none, it won't be none. You can't come and talk to your parent like they your home girl or your homeboy. And it's I always believe that, and the old people said that you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. If you got an issue or a complaint with your parent, most parents will sit down and listen. But when it goes across that line to where you starting to disrespect, now you have all you done broke the carnal rule. And what I'm on now, you're not acting like my child, my adult child. You acting like somebody in these streets that's talking crazy to me. And you, as a parent, you sitting back thinking to yourself, all the sacrifices I made, and this is how you talking to me. If they can't put their hands on you, they gonna cuss you the fuck out. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have been judged before because I done cussed one of my eggs out. But if you don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. I don't believe that children are supposed to be tempted to disrespect, but at the same time, I believe that you're supposed to honor me. And even though you're supposed to honor me, don't mean I'm not gonna anger you. I'm not gonna push you to anger to where you have a reason to disrespect me. But if you disrespect me, I'm going to get you together. I'm going to cuss you out if I'm so inclined. And that's it. And ain't nobody on this earth love my eggs more than me. But if you disrespect me, I'm gonna let you have it. That conversation that man was having with his son should have never been recorded. His son recorded it and released it to the public. And you can't tell me it's no cry for help. No, it's not. It's him being malicious because he can't have it his way. He can't have it his way. So how do I hurt my dad back? Oh, I can go make it look like to all his supporters that he's abusive to me. See, because the true abused person would have told it all. They not gonna just pay the part that makes him look bad. They gonna show you the whole interaction, and we didn't get that whole interaction, which leads me to believe that some fuck shit was in the midst. That boy wanted to hurt him, and for people trying to hold Kirk Franklin to a standard, you're dead ass wrong. You can't hold that man to no standard like that because he's a human being just like anybody else. He may know the Lord and the pardon of his sin, but he's still a man. And if you keep fucking with me, I'm going to let you know. And that's what Kirk Franklin did. He let him know. I'm still gonna support Kirk. I'm still gonna listen to his music and sing it. I'm not going to look at him any differently. Just like I didn't look at him no differently years ago when he came out and said, my name is Kirk Franklin and I'm addicted to porn. I didn't feel no kind of way about that. He's a man. How many people around here addicted to porn and they don't even not say nothing about it? At least he was living in his damn truth. He got a thing for Pornhub. But the world ready to judge this man, and I'm just not gonna do it. So y'all go over there and tell Kirk Franklin that Lady Nyca said she ain't got no problem with how he handled his business. And I know he had to apologize for the sake of the brand. See, that's why he apologized for the brand. He didn't apologize because he felt like he did nothing wrong. He apologized for the brand because the man had worked hard to build his brand. And I wouldn't either let no piss of tail ass child that I done tried my best with sit there and do that shit to me. Or cry for help when you're a grown man child. Okay? At 32 years old, stop crying out to him for help. If you truly fucked up, your daddy did something to you, go get the counseling that you need to be a better person. But you know, why you started running back? Why you keep running back calling him? And again, y'all know that man gives this boy some type of financial support. You know he do. Look, you ain't finna tell me. And I know some celebrities cut their kids off, but you ain't finna tell me that this man ain't doing something for his son. Hell, the name alone gonna open up doors for him. The son of Kirk Franklin. Come on, y'all. Yeah, he come sit in the den. He sure can. He come sit right on down in here with us. And listen to me tell him that you ain't did nothing wrong. When that son starts smelling himself enough to anger you to that level, and you know what you done did for him, and he talking to you like that, and you got to go in and let him, child. Well, if they can't be too estranged. Now, what falls under estranged? Because to me, you're not estranged if you can call them on the phone and have conversations with them. Miss Tate or M Tate, I would agree with that. But sometimes a child will push you to that point, especially if they that damn grown. Again, we don't know everything. And that's based off, because the only reason why I'm agreeing with Kirk in this manner is because he did not play the whole story. What took Kirk didn't call him and start talking about I'll choke you, I'll kick your motherfucking ass. It was something was said before then. It's a build up to that type of anger. You don't just call no motherfucking body and just start going the hell off. They did something to bring you there. Lady Steph says, I've been waiting on Kirk to snap. LOL. It was a matter of time, and I can't judge Kirk because I don't see sit high or look low. He needs to knock his son upside his head. Disrespecting a parent is a no-go. Absolutely. Again, I gotta ride with Kirk on this because nobody knows exactly what all led. There wasn't just no, oh, he called him and just started cussing him out. You could tell by that conversation, the way Kirk was steady getting angrier and angrier. Something led him to that point. He didn't just wake up and call the boy and start cussing him what we like to call the fuck out. I think Kirk cut him off when his son turned 21, and that was about 14 years ago. Plus, that man seemed entitled to me. Period. Exactly. I'm sorry, but I agree with Kirk Franklin too. I still get cussed out by my mom and grandma to this day. You can't be a friend to your child, but not too close. That's a fine line. That's why I don't got no friends that I'll tell my kids all the time, hold on, Auntie Nika, do you think his son brought that porn and that made Kirk brought that porn up and Kirk? I don't know. I just believe in honoring your father and your mother, or your days on this earth will be cut short. That's what I believe in. And I believe that at 32, 33, he probably done did a hell of a lot for his son, and for him to speak to him in whatever manner that he was speaking to, for him, because he said he was disrespected. So the boy said something. Okay? The boy said something. That's why I'm going to touch on something Rico said. Me and my oldest daughter, we close as hell. But I had to correct her last year. She made a comment that you are my best friend. No, I'm not. We close. We have a mother-daughter bond. But friend to you, I am not. I never allowed my children to believe that we are friends, because we are not. Because when you start letting your kids be your friend, that takes on a whole different meaning, and it opens the door for them to have more access to say certain things to you. No, we always gonna understand that I'm mama and you child. We don't always remember that no matter how grown you get, you gonna treat me with the same level of respect that you grew up and I taught you to treat me like. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, parents, you got to respect them back. I respected my kids even when they was children. They had the right to voice their opinion, but it was the manner to which they voiced it as to whether or not I was going to be cool or I was going to come out of a bag. I believe that in order to be respected, you must be respectful on period. It takes both sides. That's what I'm saying, food junkie. I'm going to respect you. My kids grown. And I still respect there are boundaries that I won't cross over. Now I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say to you, but I'm gonna be respectful in the way that I do it. That's what it say, Miss Ma'am. That's what it say. That's why I said you're not supposed to provoke them. But at the same time, they supposed to honor you. I believe in giving respect, and that's how I receive respect. Thank you for the cash out. I can't see who did it, but I see the money symbol up there on my phone. Thank y'all for that right there. You ain't even had to do that. I just came down here to talk a little shit and swallow some spit, child. I know y'all was gonna bless a bitch, but thank you. But I'm not here for that disrespect. I had to learn that too, because at one point, when my kids, here's a story time a little bit into this. I was a very sharp disciplinarian because some kind of way me and my ex, our roles reversed or some shit when it came to the discipline of the children. He was very soft, whereas I was more stern. And that was because I knew my children were going to have to come into a world one day where they were going to have to know how to respect and get respect, You started off. But when my kids started getting grown, there were moments where I had to self-check myself because I wasn't respecting their boundaries. And certain things they would say to me, they didn't mean no harm. But this new age of children, they different, baby. These kids today ain't like them. Something happened around 1990. Child, something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened. And these new age of children, they different. They vocal. They very vocal. Thank you. I appreciate that. They vocal, and you just got to know how to respect them. I believe that once I learn how to, to stop, I want to identify with my children, and be able to have conversations with them. But I'm also going to be respectful of how they feel. I can't disregard them. But we can't be friends. That ain't gonna happen. We ain't no damn friends. And I ain't mad at Kirk Franklin because you don't know what that boy has said to him to take him to that point. So before we unsubscribe to him, stop buying his music, and add him into the cancel culture, how about we look at the other side of the coin? I'm sure he's giving that boy a good life. I'm sure he paid for college. Something that some parents can't even do. They don't give a fuck about no feelings, respect, and fear is instilled in us from infancy. See, I ain't instill fear in my children. I just let them know that, there are consequences, not just with me in life. It's consequences. Whatever you put out, you study to get it back. And always give people respect. Be respectful in the way that you move. You only get disrespectful when necessary. I just don't do that. I don't play with that. And I don't do things with my kids to make them feel like we friends. Like me and my kids, me and my daughter, we had spa day yesterday. We got our nails done and all of that. But that's as much party time we gonna have. We can go out to lunch together. We can even go to dinner together. Bitch, we might even could go on a vacation with the kids together. But what we not gonna do together, we not gonna gossip together. We not gonna club together. I don't want to hear nothing about your men interactions. I'm not gonna tell you nothing about my men interactions. We gonna keep this shit cute. They're the children of our children. Some of them wasn't ready to be parents. That's true. That leads into a whole nother topic that I might come back and hit on, Diamond Life. I might have to talk about that because that's a whole nother thing. But I wanted to say today in this video, I ain't mad at Kirk. I ain't mad at him at all. And I do feel like that boy released that snippet of that conversation on some hateful shit. Please read my comment. Okay, let me go back up. Child, you know I'm putting my makeup on. Hold on. What happened was that 35-year-old grandmother is in the club with you, dropping it like oh, look, food junkie. Okay. Okay. You cannot, if you are parents, stop. You can't look. Some people, because I see Muffy saying her mama her best friend. I respect that. But you can't really be your child best friend. Maybe you and your mom have something special and you didn't lose no respect and she don't do certain things with you to make you lose respect for her. But I don't hang out with my kids. Hell no. We not finna hang out. Now, we not gonna do none of the young people shit together. When I used to go down here before this corona came through here and it made me have to sit my ass, what I like to call the fuck down, baby. I used to go to the y'all know it, the ones been following y'all know Friday nights was karaoke night because I go down there to that bar and sing me a couple of songs and get twisted around on that dance floor. I love to dance, y'all. And then I bring my ass on back to the house. But guess what? Me and my children ain't never. I remember one time, y'all, I went up in a club. I never forget this. My oldest daughter had just turned 21. And it was this new club that had opened down here called Southern Soul, bitch. So my cousin Kathy had been calling me. She was like, girl, we need to go down here to the Southern Soul this Friday. We need to go down here and get into it, bitch. We done been down to the Funny Bones. Every Friday night, you want to go down to the Funny Bones. We going down there to the goddamn Southern Soul. So I got my shit on. And I was looking good that night, bitch. I wasn't, my alter ego is Sasha Fierce. I wasn't her that night. I think I had a little Megan the Stallion, and we ain't even know Megan at that time. But I think I was channeling my inner Megan the Stallion. So I'm ready, bitch. I'm ready. I got the right heels on so I can drop it like a high. Because, see, people think because you get older, you don't know how to do nothing. Don't get it twisted, bitch. I still drop it like it's hot, okay? And I'm a bad bitch in a pair of stilettos. Beyonce taught me how to dance in stilettos off of single ladies. Yes, she did. But I went up in that club, baby, I thought I was finna get it. I was ready. I was already in the car getting hyped out the music, baby. I'm just shaking and getting it. Hey, 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 hey. Come on now. Get it, Nika. Get it, Nika. Bust it down. Turn it around. But I was doing all that shit, okay? Walked up in that clubhouse, y'all. And me, when I walk in the club, once I get my little sticker put on me, when you pass the little inspection time where they look at your IDs and all that shit, baby, I'm just popping it all the way. I'm popping it. I'm walking in the thing. I'm already on one. Baby, turned around. I went to the bar, ordered my drink because when I come in, I go to the bar and get my drink. I got to get it together. So I ran on up in that thing. I'm at the club. I'm at the motherfucking bar. I'm just shaking these titties. Just shaking these titties. Titty shake, titty shake, titty shake. Madison taught me how to titty shake. So I'm just getting it, bitch. I walked up in there. I'm just titty shaking, waiting on my damn drink. Turn around when I get my drink, looked across the motherfucking dance floor to the other side of the club, and what did I see with my wondering eyes? My motherfucking egg. Child. I was so outdone. But I was outdone enough to run to that goddamn exit sign because I was getting the fuck up out of there. Oh no. Oh no. We will not party together. Now, we can pray together. We can sing together. We can have a good conversation together. But what we can't do together is drop it like it's hard, drop it like it's hard. No, we can't do that together. Mm-mm. I got the fuck on. Because see, I have a respect, I have boundaries that we don't cross with each other. I didn't want her to be feeling like she can't drop it like it's hot because she grown. If she wanted to drop it like it's hot, I don't want to be there to stop her from being able to drop it like it's hot, so I got the fuck on. And I didn't want to go. I didn't because I mean it was a hype crowd that night. Child, I thought I was finna get in there and shit. I was gonna try to put my leg on somebody's shoulders on the dance floor that night, but I couldn't because I respect my child enough to not let her see me in that element. It's things I do. My kids don't know nothing about me doing it. And if they did know it, it'll shock their whole goddamn system. They lie to need counseling. It's for real. I keep that. Mm, I keep the colors in the line. Okay. That's what I do. Me and my children are not finna party together. When they talking they little shit when they was growing up, they was teenagers. I used to be back here in my room. I hear them up there in the front. They be in there talking that good shit. I would respect them enough to close my door. Cause I don't want nothing that they might slip out their mouth. Cause they mama's cheering. It might slip out their mouth, and I don't want to have to hear. Cause then I'm gonna have to respond. Cause I'm gonna feel some kind of way. And that's just it. That's all. I don't. I keep it cute with my kids at all times because I don't ever want them to get so comfortable with me where they think they can try me. And that's what parents need to do. You can be cool with your kids. You can be your kids' confidant. That they listen. You can do all of that, but always keep the colors in the line. You can't do that. You can't mix the two. Ain't no mixing of the two gonna happen right here. Now back to Kirk Franklin. Kirk, somebody go over there and tell Kirk I said I ain't find no fault in what he did. I do think that it is it's a family in crisis, but that boy is grown, y'all. 32, he passed fucking 21. How long is Kirk gonna have to deal with whatever it is he got going on? I'm just not gonna turn my back on Kirk. And I know that we living in a culture that love to counsel a bitch. Y'all tried to counsel me before. Until I got my Jennifer holiday on and told y'all, and I am telling you. Yes, bitch, I told y'all that. I ain't going. You just gotta keep them colors in the line. And I don't feel like that man should be under no fire for cussing his son the fuck out. Because you don't know why he cussed him out. Sometimes cussing out is all you can do to keep them running over there and fucking their ass up. See, Kirk Franklin ain't no youngster. Do you know that to be true though? You can't go by what he said. You got to go by what we know. Now we hear his story and we feel some kind of way about him, but stop equating what your story or something you may know about to somebody else. Because people play on the heartstrings all the time. We don't have nothing to prove that boy was mistreated. Now, do we think that there is something going on in that family? Absolutely. But he's a grown ass man. You can't keep holding his father accountable for something that may be broken in him. Then his son needs to go get counseling and stop fucking with his abuser if his father is his abuser. And he ain't no cheering, Leah. He ain't no cheering. He ain't no child. That's a 30-something year old man. Man, I'm a 35 years old. That ain't no child. And the only reason why I don't really believe how this boy really was in no crisis situation is because I feel like what he did was manipulative. It was very manipulative for him to do some shit like what he did. Manipulation on top of manipulation. Why did you not play the whole audio so we can see what, or we can hear what led up to Kirk saying all these things to you? That's my point right there, Kiana. That's my whole point right there. It ain't nothing. Why would you put that out for the world to see? Other if you didn't have malicious intent. You did that so that people could judge your father and it could tear up his legacy. Aaliyah, you said I sounded mean years. Let's go back, Aaliyah. Let's go back. Because you know I'm glad to see you and everything. And why you change your name back? I like this Sigma, so you was that looked good with you, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. But remember when you said I sounded mean? And that was before. That was before my wood panel when we argued about that. Remember when you said I sounded mean? Excuse me a minute, y'all. Aaliyah is one of my old time. Well, she just returned back to the palace, but she used to be in the palace all the time. And everybody welcome Aaliyah back to the den. But Aaliyah, remember when you said I sounded mean? Hey, Miss Sean. It's people to this day. I'm just saying a little, but you see, you learned that I wasn't mean. I just speak with authority. Kirk Franklin speaks with authority. He got to. I don't think that he's mean, but you gotta, at the end of the day, he a human being. I would feel some kind of way too if, okay, in just this little shit that I do here on YouTube, right? How y'all think I feel if one of my kids came down here and gave Five Babe a snippet of an argument and they don't play the whole thing, but you definitely hear me going the fuck off in that? Do y'all know how that would make me feel? Even though I gotta humble myself and come down here and explain that shit. First of all, I'm mad because I gotta explain because this is personal and it's private. And you revealed it for the world to find out about. And you didn't do it because you're in crisis or you want my attention. You feel like I don't love you. You did it to destroy my legacy. The same legacy that you gonna eat off of when I'm dead. Maybe that son is not his. They look nothing alike. Oh, now see, girl, that's a whole nother. Well, he must care something about him, even if that was the case, because he gave him his last name. Okay. Let us not forget that it's Carry On Franklin, not Carry On Davis, not Carry On Brown, not Carry On uh 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 James. That's Carry Ons, okay? Franklin. So I'm just saying, if you don't want your parents to hurt your spirit, because that's what we will do. Some parents will hurt your spirit. If you don't want to have your spirit interfere with, then come correct. And don't release private. You recorded your father. It ain't like you recorded a stranger. You recorded your father, and I don't give a damn what your relationship is with your father. You should, unless you getting some information that the feds could use because he done committed a crime, and even then, bitch, shut up. Shut up and have some respect. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. And I ain't finna treat. I'm not finna sit up here and treat Kirk Franklin different because this boy had the opportunity to do right and have a conversation with him. Until I hear the full conversation, I will stand 10 toes down that Kirk Franklin had every right to let him know. That wasn't no regular type of dogging out, man. That sounded like that was frustrating. I heard now I don't know, I got this gift. I can read cussing out. I can tell you where the cussing out come from. That might be that third eye. In that cussing out, however good it may be, what I heard was frustration, aggravation, and hurt. That's what I heard. I wasn't so much listening to the actual words in his voice, but his I was listening to the sound. And it sounded like a man who was frustrated, aggravated, and hurt. And maybe even a little just motherfucking surprised that how dare you sit your ass up on this phone and talk to me like you ain't got no damn sense. Don't think because I sang about the Lord that I won't beat your ass, okay? Child, look at this bitch here. Look at this bitch here. No matter how good the conversation is, here go a bitch with a plan. You just can't let a hoe have a good time. So since nobody seems to see that, I'll go ahead and take care of that for me. Goodbye, Nika's old teeth. Child, people be see, now that could have angered me. But that didn't upset me. All it did was I had to stop and give it a couple minutes so that I could block the bitch. Now go make another page and come back, host, so I can block you. You got about 3 good minutes before I get up out of here to go on and do it. Hurry up, ho, hurry up. Now, back to what I was saying. That audio gave me more respect for Kirk. I just was waiting for him to say, night night, nigga. A good. What it did for me was it showed me the human side to these celebrities. Oftentimes we think because they making this money and everybody know them that they think that people think that they not human. They don't go through everyday ups and downs, and they do. They have problems with their children just like we do. They got kids who we gotta motivate. You know, every family got that one. You gotta motivate, motivate, motivate. Then after so long, you be like, fuck it. I don't dislike Kirk Franklin for what happened. It's a face troll in here too. I don't know what the hell. Okay. Let me see if I can find it, baby. I didn't see a face yah in here. I guess Manny there. And Tracy don't never really do too much blocking. But girl, I wish you would. You hit their name and then you put hide user. That's how you block Tracy. You click their name or click their name. It's gonna say pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user. Okay. You always that they saying something because we don't do timeouts in the den because I don't have no kids over here. So if you said something in the chat and the moderator feel like you need to get rid of you, you tap their name and put that user, hide that user on this channel. Now, if you just want to be kind that day and you feel like a 300-second time out gonna help them, then you can time them out. But I'm always in agreement with just going on block a bitch. That's all. Just like the one that's in here now. Ugly as Kimmy and her thick throat. Tracy, go ahead and hit the button, hit their name, and put them in hide the user. See, we preach, but we teach around here. Click their name, Tracy. Do you see them? Make sure you're on live chat and not top chat. Just a tutorial. Scroll right on up. Make sure you're on live chat and not private. I mean, top chat. And you should see a troll in here by the name of Ugly Ass Kimmy in her thick throat. You need to sue. Your tongue be wrestling in your mouth. No, it don't, bitch. No, the fuck it don't. Ask my boyfriend. No, it don't. Okay, so you don't see the troll. Let me go ahead on and get them out of here. Maybe they blocked her. I don't know. Maybe they came in and they blocked my mods. I don't know. But I got rid of them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, baby. I was able to tend to that for you real quick. Oh shit. And there go Pazal. Pazal would have got rid of them. Pazal, I'm having problems with a couple of trolls. If you see them, you know what time it is. We don't time out in the den. We throw bitches out. Pazal, what you think about yeah, I do a tutorial sometimes. What you think about Kirk Franklin, that conversation piece that was sent out, or are you going to discuss it on your channel? Because I don't want to talk. I don't want you to talk about it now. If you're going to talk about it later, just tell me if you're going to talk about it later, because that's what I'm talking about. I said that I feel like Kirk Franklin had every right to cuss his ass out because we don't know what they was talking about, and until that boy showed play the whole thing. You welcome, baby. You welcome. Until they play the whole damn thing, and I can get a understanding of what exactly that troll was talking about. Baby, they is in here doing the most. We not gonna talk about no bologna sandwiches in the motherfucking den today, bitch. Thank you, thank you, baby. Shit, ignorant ass shit. Come in here with that bullshit. Hide it back, hide it back. You just unhid it. Hide it back, baby. Boom! Look at look at you. See that? I told you, we do not. We don't just preach. We teach, bitch. We teach. Okay, okay, okay. I see y'all did it. All right, all right. Take your time, baby. Take your time. I got some. I'm trying to teach Tracy how to do it too. So, and Purple Rain, I'm teaching them both how to do it. You tap that name and you hide that hole. Y'all did very good. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do. Tracy, when this is over, go to Instagram and hit my inbox because you're probably the only one that I have not communicated with. Hit me up on Instagram when this is over, please. Uh-huh. Look at my boo thing. She learned how to block today. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Child, I love when they learn some shit. Yeah. When the trolls come in, y'all take trigger practice. If you don't know what to do, just hit something on their ass. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing too fucked up. Just hit it. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do, baby. Just go and fuck them over real quick. You know, I don't mind shit. I be here for the shit. I love this. So now y'all know. Then when you see something you don't like, get it out of here. I ain't gonna question you. If it sound like it's offensive to you, then it's offensive to me. Block they motherfucking ass. Anyway, what I was saying was, cause I'm finna go. It's been an hour. Y'all know I don't stick around long. What I wanted to say in closing is y'all go over there and tell Kirk Franklin that Lady Nyca said, continue to do what it is you're doing. Because until we get all the facts of this situation, ain't gonna be no canceling on Kirk Franklin, not in my household. Because at 33 years old, you don't owe your son shit. You do not have to take care of him. Only thing that you can give him is love. and support when he is doing what he's supposed to do. If he ain't fucking doing what you want him to do or what he's supposed to be doing, then let him eat cake, okay? You don't owe him shit. Your debt was paid in full. He was born, he was raised, and at 32, he probably at the age where he should already have his career started, and he should be together. And if he needs counseling, then let's get the counseling. But according to your post, you already tried that. There you go. Go on get him, y'all. Go on get him. Let's see which one of y'all gonna be able to get him this time. Official D spot clock chasing. Oh, look at my baby. Look at my baby. Now, no. Go back and hide him. Click the name again and hide him. You just removed the comment. You gotta block it. Bring the one and only back. Go back. It's okay. One and only, it's a mistake. I'm teaching them. Okay. Now go back and unblock the one and only. You did good. You blocked. Okay. The one and only is unhidden. And we blocked the troll. Apologies, one and only, baby. Apologies. You see, I'm in here doing a tutorial. I'm teaching them. So our apologies. You should be back by now. No, unhide her. Unhide her. You hit her again, babes. Go back and hit the one and only and unhide her. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta show them how to do it because this when you get okay. There's another one. It's okay, baby. She gonna understand. She know I'm teaching them. There's another troll. Boom! Look, Tracy, you clowning. You is clown. You better do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, the one and only, you should be able to return to the chat. You have been unblocked. And thank you so much for getting rid of that troll. See how we work together down here in unison? See how we work together? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Thank y'all for handling that. Y'all did just very well. But back to what I was saying before I get ready to go. Bitch, I'm not turning on no. Okay, thank you, one and only. And I apologize. You see, I'm teaching them. Some of my babies don't really know how to do it, so I'm teaching them today. But thank you for having a cool ass attitude about that. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm Team Kirk Franklin. Fuck all this shit. I feel like that boy did that to embarrass his father and to hurt his business. And I ain't never in agreement with that. If you a child out here and you're an adult child, be mindful of how you speak to your parent, especially if you know you're one of them sensitive children, because the way you approach them is the way they're going to respond to you. Take that as it is, and that's it. That's all. I just said all I need to say. I'm done. Thank you all so much for watching. In closing, and all as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you gotta get started in order to be great. And always know the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. If you were not kind enough to do it while you sat in my den, you are an interloper, but I'm going to give you a chance, honey, because you never kick a bitch down without extending a hand to lift that hoe up. So what I'm going to need you to do on your way out is if you did not, hey, Miss Gigi, darling, welcome to the room. If you did not like this video on your way in, I hope I have won you over enough for you to consider liking it on your way out. And I will see you guys back down in the den for another conversation, probably Thursday. I'll be on uploads for the next 2 days. So please take a moment to watch my uploads. The shits be good too. Now, my reviews, if you ain't into the show, listen to it. If you like it, if you don't watch it no more. But for if you don't know about this stuff that I'm finna drop the next couple of days, check it out and see how it make you feel. Okay, that's it. Y'all have a good day. I'm off to go be the best me I know how to be, and I advise y'all to do the same. Don't sweat the small stuff, bitch. It's a whole world out here. Go live in it. Peace. Who needed a write up for not showing up? Or what? Girl, all us need a write up. Go on and write them up and stick mine in my inbox on Instagram. Cause I sure took the weekend out. And I lied to take, well, I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't gonna be here this weekend. I'm taking my grandkids to Six Flags this weekend. So when I get through with y'all Friday, I'm gone until Monday again, bitch. It's the life out there. Gotta go live it. All right, I'm out. Peace.